I thought, our defense was excellent, and everybody was contributing and just playing great defense out there. Jamie did a great job defensively. DT and Witt and Atwater, everybody was just Radigan, just a whole team effort defensively of everybody doing their job, everybody understanding the game plan, and trying to make it as difficult for them to get scoring opportunities. And I just thought we did a great job defensively. But offensively, we had some nice stretches, although, we missed a lot of open opportunities. We had some people cut open, and we got to make sure that they get the ball. And we need a little bit more movement, but overall, just an outstanding effort. And I'll tell you who really gave us the big lift, and that's why she's here.
Yeah.
Big lift in the first half with just tremendous play was Katie Meador. She, lost her defense a few times, got a second shot. She was just, an outstanding game and an outstanding first half, especially.
Where did that come from, Karl, do you think, from Katie? She's been making progress, but...
Well, I think I just have said all the right things to her. Katie's been playing better. I think Katie realizes she's been playing a lot better in practice, and now it's translated to the floor. And, if we get Katie to feel comfortable like that and play at that level, that's just another weapon that we have. And she came up big, especially, a lot of times Jacksonville put two big kids on the floor at the same time, and we could play Witt and Meador and get matched up. And a bonus when Katie's looking for cuts and her offensive opportunities.
Katie, your energy just seemed to be at the highest level that maybe we've seen, at least this season. I don't know if that was it.
I really don't know. This game was kind of an emotional game for me, or like a impactful game, just because the last time we played Jacksonville, I tore my ACL. So it was just kind of like this game meant something to me. So I don't know if maybe that lit a fire underneath me, or if I just decided to come out and play because Coach had said all the right things to me.
The Jacksonville coach said a couple of things this week. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but talked about it being a. And Carl's going to tell you not to say enough. Talked about it being a winnable conference, and that she could recruit talent that was above the conference level. Kind of feels like she's trying to stir up a rivalry a little bit, perhaps. Were y'all aware of that? Did it play a part with? Carl?
No, they've been doing a great job. They've accumulated a lot of talent. They've got some really good players on that team. After a slow start in the non-conference where the Brown kid was out for a couple games and stuff, conference season, they've been playing outstanding. They haven't played even an average game in the conference season. So they're coming along. We know what a great program they have, and we know, this is just one game. We got to go back to their place in less than a week, and we know that it'll be another challenge for us to see if we can beat a team of this quality on the road.
Well, you had a long chat with them before, with their coach beforehand.
Well, there is no bad blood between me and the other coach. We've known each other a long time. I think we're friends. I don't know. I don't know where some of that is coming from, but it's not on our end. We got a lot of respect for their program. I got a lot of respect for what she's been doing there, and we know they have a really quality team.
I would suppose Kaneisha 6-0 in the way they've been playing really had your guys' attention, though.
Definitely, they have a lot of great girls, including number 21, Mercy. She's an excellent player. They have Sharona Reddick and obviously Brianna Brown, and I think we didn't underestimate them at all. We knew, they're a good team, and they were going to come out with fire. They were excited to play us, and we were excited to play them. It's always good to play, a team of their caliber. So
it's nice to have a challenge like that in the A-Sun, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You guys don't overlook anyone, like you've said. At the same time, was this, you make sure you're especially sharp for a game like this when you know that you got a 6-0 team coming in?
Oh yeah, I mean we definitely been emphasizing in practice how we need to get better in a couple things, and that's what we tried to do. And tonight, we just came out with the defensive effort as a team, and that actually helped us out come out with the win. So,
Katie, you said it was emotional in some ways for you. How did it feel to just have such a nice night?
I mean, if we're being honest, I really wasn't focused on so much as myself as much as like the fact that our team was doing great. Just like Kaneisha said, our defensive effort was great. And if it wasn't for my team, I wouldn't have scored the points that I had. So I was just proud to be a part of it tonight.
Katie, when did you feel like this was going to be your kind of night? 13 points in the first half alone, that's impressive.
Honestly, I don't really think about it like that. I just go out and play, and I try to do the best that I can. I really don't know when I felt like that. After I made the 3, it was pretty cool though. That doesn't happen very often. But
Carl, you gotta, this is kind of that weird part of the schedule where you just played UNF, now you played Jacksonville, then you play UNF again, then Jacksonville again, but you got UNF coming up next, and there was a couple of stretches there you didn't like too well in Jacksonville at UNF. So what are your thoughts about this next game?
Well, we're gonna approach it as there's things that we gotta do better than we did the last time we played them. Offensively, we had some wasted possessions. We had some defensive breakdowns in the second half up there. So, the big thing is we'll enjoy this win for tonight.
Yeah.
And then starting tomorrow, we get focused on the next task at hand, which is North Florida.
In Kaneisha, it's important to follow this up, I assume, with a win against UNF, because then you got Jacksonville again. Anyway, things could go different really quickly, so you got to keep focused, right, against UNF.
I mean, definitely, we're gonna enjoy the win, but tomorrow is a new day, and we're just gonna come out and prepare for UNF. I mean, we can't take anyone lightly. UNF obviously have some really good players on their team also. I just think that we have to stay focused and take it one game at a time.
What does it mean when you can put this defensive effort forward, moving forward when your offense may not have the best game?
I think our defense sparks our offense. Whether, we're not shooting well, we get steals, and I guess that sparks our offense. We're going to focus a little more on our shooting and finishing at the rim, myself especially. But I definitely think our defense is what sparks our offense.
What is going on with that? There are more misses than usual around the rim. Carl, what's anything in particular?
Not really, just, sometimes we lose a little discipline around the basket where, we throw up something or somebody's coming to block it and we block the shot for them instead of just finishing the shot, make them make a play, make them make the block, allow them to foul you. A lot of times we avoid the contact and move our arm, and all we end up doing is making the play for the defense. So we've talked about it. We haven't corrected it completely yet, but they'll see examples of it.
Carl, what does it mean to beat a team like this who was undefeated in the conference just as you guys are by 19 points? I mean, what does that mean for the program?
Oh, I mean, it's big to get the win. We had to, really all we've done is held serve. I mean, we got to go to their place and we got to prove it in less than a week. And this was a night where they didn't shoot the ball particularly well. As you mentioned, they didn't make a 3 tonight, and neither one of us shot well from the foul line. So, this is literally one game, and we have to understand we need the same preparation. We need to correct some things. We need to be even better prepared 6 days from now than we were today.
23 turnovers. Do you hope for that same kind of effort from your defense as well as maybe some gifts from their offense?
Well, I thought in the first half our defense made a ton of plays, and really at the very beginning of the second half we didn't have the same energy. We made a few breakdowns on some things, and that was a little unnerving. The game was still within 10 points and could go either way, and suddenly they make a couple threes or something, and the whole energy of the game is completely flipped. So that's something I was a little disappointed with that, because we specifically, the biggest thing we hit at halftime was defensive intensity the first 4 minutes of the second half, and that didn't really sink in at all.